Hey, what's up, everybody? It is the last pikeman here, and today we are getting to a little 1v1 land battle. Um, I'm probably just gonna fast forward. So I'm playing Seleucids right here on this side, and then obviously the defending force, since they have these stakes in the ground and everything. The defending force is Carthage, and don't really know everything that they have, but we're about to find out. Sort of. Here, let me fast forward. So obviously I was like, okay, if I come this way, I don't really want to fight in the trees. I hate micromanaging in the trees. But and obviously they have these pikes set this way. I'm gonna come up here and I'm just gonna attack from an angle. I don't think it's unfair. I mean, it's war, so it doesn't have to be fair, I guess. But um, anyways, yes, going to attack them from the angle, and I gotta keep fast forwarding this. It's going to be a bit of a quick replay here, but I think it's fun, and this is some of the content that I wanted to start doing. The city assaults, city sieges, defenses, they're also very good, very fun, but I think this is a bit, I wouldn't say maybe more interesting, but it is an interesting dynamic. And so while I'm walking in here, uh, I have 4 units of Azat Knights, so very solid units of cavalry for the Seleucids. And then I got my general's royal peltis, so that's actually very solid as well. We got shield bearers in the back. On the flanks, we have Theros spears. I like to keep them there for if chariots come in, if cavalry charges come in, they get a good volley off and then just delete them. And they're also spears, so they can tank. Um, then on the other wings, in front of them are the silver shield swordsmen, so also really good. And then in here, they're just 2 thorax swords, right? And then 2 pike units. And then in the front, shield bearers to just kind of eat up some of this skirmish and to tank and hold the front line a little bit better, right? And then this guy, the shield bearer on my right side to obviously reinforce if needed here. Roll my cavalry in here and find their cavalry. I was a little scared at first in case more of them got discovered, but I should have hit them. I definitely have better units than this noble cav. Definitely better than that noble cav, so that's on me. But I was like, you know what, whatever. I'll just hold the flanks. Um, and so that's definitely what I do. I just set up my boys, my cavalry here on the flanks. I'm going to roll up, and I got these Syrian archers. So they're very, we got 40 armor, 50 health, compared to, where are these Cretan archers? So about 30 armor, 55 health. So pretty similar. Both very tanky, both very good. But anyways, I think I can win a skirmish is the idea that I'm starting with here. And also they have the Scorpion that, as a defending team, I would definitely bring one of these as well. So it's just shooting in there. They got 3 kills. Oh, can I get on the Scorpion? Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, this is sick. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Just running in. Okay, that's awesome. All right. Sorry, guys. We're getting to the fighting. Yeah, so I'm holding these flanks. I can see he has his noble cav on the flanks here. Something that I've learned is if you don't bring enough cavalry, you will lose the fight. Just trying to get into these land battles and work them. If you don't have at least equal cav, and you don't have to. There's other ways of doing it, but it is so hard to deal with their cavalry. They will find a way. They will find a way to get onto you. So anyways, we're shooting, we're firing. We're using this precise shot or precision shot to try and just blow these guys up. Probably shouldn't have went for the Balearic Slingers first, but they had this other unit in reserve, so I was like, okay, let's take these 2 guys. Yeah. Heck yeah. So we're just going to skirmish for a little bit here. Anyways, what I was saying, so I brought 4 units of cavalry. Even if I don't need to use them, I have enough units here, melee units, that they can fight for a while, and I could charge these guys into the backs of, the units they're fighting, or threaten their units so they have to keep some watching my cavalry, right? So they're still useful. If you don't have enough, of them, then you're just you're kind of screwed. Um, and then even if you do have enough of them, sometimes a lot of people will bring just skirmish cav, and you can't catch them. And you got to watch what factions you're playing against. I try to be fair and not spam like a bunch of archer cav and stuff. I just think it's super annoying and unfair. Oh yeah, and so intermittently when my archers retreat, they're just cycling arrows onto these guys as much as they can. Oh my goodness! Wow, yeah, they're dropping them quick. So I just had to pull my guys out. They were getting they were breaking down. Oh, I like this move here, so I run in some cavalry to threaten the archers. He notices this quickly, yes. But I'm gonna run in that cavalry. If they decide to fire on my archers, then they'll get hit with the cav. If they well, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, it's like, okay, they have to retreat. I let my archers set up. Once they come back, they will be out of position. I'll have the first shot on them. I might hit them on the way out. I think they're too far. Yeah, it's okay. But anyways, we're getting good trades right here. This is the goal. I accidentally moved my general. Probably a little boring. Speed this up a little bit for you guys because this is all I do. I mean, literally. Okay, so if you're looking at their army, I just have to win the skirmish battle. I want to take out his archers, make sure that's done, so that he doesn't have any advantage there, and then I can use my cavalry to harass their cavalry, definitely beat them, and then harass their backlines, right? I guess I didn't necessarily need to take them out, but I just wanted to not worry about them, and I had the ability to kill them, so I figured why not. And then I definitely have the troops here to deal with them as well. And okay, also I did want them dead because of my pikes as well, right? I don't want my pikes eating all these projectiles, so that's also good. You can get an overview shot of the battlefield. It's kind of hard to tell from up here what is even going on. Yeah. Double time at the double. It's kind of cool. Oh man, my backline's destroyed. There's only a couple guys with pikes up still. Oh geez, the scorpions are coming in too. Scorpion shots. Oh wait, this is cool though. Yeah, this is awesome right here. See their front line and stuff. Man, I would hate to go up against a phalanx. Phalanx? You know what I'm saying. I just think that'd be terrifying. Yeah, look at that. Maybe out a little further here. Cool. Anyways, I gotta get that shot for the thumbnail. So I didn't know this during the fight, but look at these noble fighters. He spent a lot of money to upgrade these guys a couple of ranks, right? So they do 76 melee attack and then 41 weapon damage. They're already an insane unit, but they fight really hard. So he's got these two guys on this flank here. And so when I see that, like, I'm happy I have this shield bearer here. He might have moved him over here because I had it a little heavier on this side. But regardless, this is fine. This is fine. We're built for this on this side. I think he's just equally proportioning his troops. So anyways, sorry. Yeah, so they're slowly dying. They're slowly dying. I'm using precision shot to try and take out the last of them. Yeah. So just good that my pikes aren't going to have to worry about that at all. They don't have any Theros spears. They do, obviously, they can throw jabbies and stuff, but if they're going to walk in their line first, they're going to throw those jabbies at, like, my shield bearers, right? And then these guys can walk in. Even though they're depleted right now, they can definitely do the damage. So you don't need a full unit of pikes. 80, it's fine. They're gonna do well. And they're not maybe they are the basic unit. I'm not sure. There might be one below that. I'm not 100%. So anyways, I see this coming in. I'm like, uh-oh. I might buy some time. Run in my cavalry. They're definitely ready for this, but I'm like, whatever. Let's see what happens. I don't use this cavalry too much, so let's see. And this is a good review. I started shooting at the living infantry. I had like 1 volley left. So we got a couple. We killed 5. I mean, they were in shield wall. They were bracing for it. Got 5 or 6. We're getting jabbies thrown at us, so definitely lose a couple guys there, but it's okay. I was going to go for his general too back here, by the way, but they started moving these sacred band for him. And then also they're moving their cavalry up, so I was like, okay, bad choice, bad choice. Let's just wait. So anyways, I bought the time to move my shield bearers onto this right flank with that cavalry charge. And then I'm going to use my Thero Spears to just throw as much as I can. You know, oh, I think they're not done yet. Oh, that didn't do anything to them. Cool. Okay, they're probably out of ammunition. Yeah. Right on. So that forms up nicely. My hoplites are in, and my pikes are also in as well. Then we're moving in on the left flank with the thorax and then the silver shields. They should have no problem. And I'm gonna roll my Thero Spear on this left side to just skirmish their flank down. You know, honestly, I should have probably done that more on the right side here, since this is where their elite troops are at. Where are their nobles? Right here. Okay, so the end of my silver shields. So my silver shields are losing decisively. And it's harder to micromanage a land battle. There's a lot more things going on at all points, right? Oh, why are they throwing that way? I was hoping that they would throw into their backs. Okay, so that was a... that was an oversight. Oh, okay. A little skirmish over here? Yeah, definitely. They pursue that all the way or not? I'm gonna bring my general over here. This is one of the reasons why I brought a Peltis general. In case of cavalry or chariots, they can just whip those spears at him. So, I was gonna bring him in. I see them. They're going for the center section, though. You see them? Oh, by the way, boom. Taking out that scorpion finally. It had 114 kills. Probably out of ammo. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But they're dead anyways. And we're gonna go for the general, which we should be able to kill. And especially since their cavalry is already in battle here. They're getting, you know, jabbies thrown at them. They're in there. They can't defend their general. That's free kill. I'll notice that eventually. I'm sure. Okay, good. It's hard, man. It's hard to micromanage. Don't know if I've started throwing yet over here. Oh, yeah. Cool. So just... Oh, my... Yeah. So that's going to eat them up pretty quickly. And that's how you get good kills on these guys, right? So already 24... 25, 26, 27, 30, 40. Yep, and they're breaking. So, that's how you use those guys very well. If you can hit units in the sides, they just, I mean, those spears, they do a lot of damage. Like I said, good time to kill the general. He's not a bad unit, but, oh, look at him. He's trying to run. Maybe a counter charge. He's trapped, though. Yeah. So I'm just going to get everyone in there. We're doing fine, just unit versus unit right now. Going to use the rest of my jabbies, I believe, to throw at the flank here. This is a shield bearer. They're losing decisively against the noble fighters, of course, but they're doing their job well. I mean, that's why I brought them over there. The Arrow Spears also losing. They're trying to break this flank right here. This is where they're focusing, but you know, I got an elite unit here. I also have them... These noble fighters flanked by shield bearers. They're not going to do too much, but they don't do nothing, right? And they're also flanking them, right? So, but they are a solid unit. Already down to 50. Oh, sorry, 55. They're attacking the Libyan infantry mostly. Noble fighters very healthy. We broke a unit here that was here right just a second ago. I don't know how this unit is still living. They're 81, but you can't even see them in here. Right? I don't even know where they're at. So they're getting slaughtered right there. Ran those Thero Spears in, right? Because they're out of ammo. And yeah, it is just disorganized. So something I gotta work on is, you know, keeping my battle lines formed and the chaos organized, right? Which I don't really have to, because, you know, I'm defeating them here and then I'm moving those troops in from the left. Um, but yeah, it's something I could work on. So anyways, I have my cavalry as well. They're up, and I'm just gonna keep running them into the backs of whatever units I see. Because we have beaten the center, I think. I moved these guys a little too quick. I think this unit might recover. And guys, honestly, so this is the first one I'm showing. I've played a couple so far, but I haven't shown them because I just get absolutely destroyed. And let's see about this. 44. Did they do anything? That looked like a horrible charge. 4. Dang. 5, maybe. That might have just been normal. Dang. Is it because they're in shield wall? But like their backs are turned, no? Yeah, whatever. Silver shield's coming in. That should start deleting these guys. And also, by the way, the pikes mixed in with the shield bearers right here on this side. They're definitely not breaking through that for, you know, ever. That's a solid front right there. I don't know what I'm doing with these guys. My general's also surrounded right now. He's still pretty healthy, but he is fighting one of the noble fighters. And then Sacred Band. Ooh, that's a good charge, right? Did nothing. It literally did nothing. That sucks. See, these guys are pretty good on paper. Maybe in like prolonged fights, maybe that's what they're better in. Their charge bonus. Oh, where's their charge bonus? It's 44. It's not bad. So I don't know. Maybe they're not getting enough momentum in this diamond formation. This Sacred Band is also very tanky. So I'm just causing chaos. It is super disorganized. I mean, my general he's holding out, but he's losing, of course. So I'm trying to help him before he dies, but I'm not too worried because these guys are like essentially surrounded. They're doing really well though. I mean, look at that. This guy's just walking through spears in the center. Oh yeah, he made it to the guy with the sword. Oh, he just ducked. Can this guy get a kill? Wait, hold on. I want to see. This is the life of the soldier right here. Oh, I moved and he moved. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, repeated cavalry charges. I could definitely do better on the angle too. Oh, but it's fine. It's fine. Watching these guys with this cavalry unit back here. Trying to hit them if they come in. Or when they come in. Yeah. I'm sure they turn around for this. I'm sure they're just baiting me. Yeah, they are. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, nice jabby throw from the side, though. 130, 129, 128. Yeah. Yeah, not much. I mean, they're facing him, so that one's not like surprising, but still. The other ones were. Okay, cool. Breaking these guys. Move the Thero Spear unit in there. I don't know if they were already in there or not. I'm running my archers in. Because screw it, you know? Man, if I was a king, you would not want to be one of my archer units. Because I will send you in there. I will send you in there with your daggers to fight these guys with swords and shields. They're armored, though. Look, I mean, look how armored they are. Oh, nice. Oh, they got one. I mean, they're technically flanking them, so they probably didn't do, you know, nothing. Okay, they do retreat. How many kills? 43. I should have watched to see if they got kills on that charge. So now they're really getting encircled. The only bad thing about some of these battles is, you know, none of these units are in defense, right? But sometimes they act like it. Like you have to retarget them. So anyways, that's it, guys. Pretty quick replay. Nothing insane. Shout out to Adam, I guess, the other player. You know, that was definitely fun. I had fun with that. You know, I had an overwhelming amount of cavalry here, so he couldn't really utilize his cavalry. And then, you know, I had a good set of archers on me. If he ran his infantry in too soon, then my pikes and my units could have easily fought, as you saw there, right? They could have easily fought. He did have enough units. Maybe he could have made a flank, but then my horses could tie them up. You know, so nothing is quite clear cut. You know, hindsight's 2020 as well. So you never know until you win or you lose. But I personally think if you don't bring enough cavalry, you lose battles constantly, unless you have some sort of strategy where instead of cavalry you just have a bunch of like thero spears instead, or like I wouldn't even say archers because they're gonna find a way. They're gonna pick at you. They're gonna have skirmish cav. So, anyways, land battles are definitely more difficult. They're pretty interesting. So I'm gonna try and get more of them for you guys. As I get better, we'll get better battles. But anyways, yeah, this was the first one, so I wanted to show you guys. So thanks for stopping by. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.